guy was sued by Nike for $1 million, lost, then came back to YouTube with a replica sneaker tutorial again. I guess at this point, it's safe to say some people just don't learn. Because honestly, while most people would disappear forever after a federal trademark case, this man decided to hit the record again. Last time I covered this story, it was nearly 2 years ago, which is crazy to think it's already been that long, but I'll give a quick recap of exactly who we're talking about. So in late 2023, the guy by the name of Evan Fox, who goes by Seedaz online, he wasn't just some random sneakerhead, he ran a rep empire. What he would do is he would buy counterfeit sneakers from PandaBuy, plug his affiliate links, and then teach people how to get their hands on replicas without paying the retail prices. But then he got way too bold. For some reason, I don't know why you would ever think to, let alone do this to begin with, but then document yourself doing it for hundreds of thousands of people on the internet to see. So essentially, he went to Nike, he bought a pair of real Air Force Ones, went home, replaced the real Air Force Ones with a fake pair that's worth like $15 that he bought from essentially the site that, you know, he promotes for ref links, brought the fake shoes back to Nike in the real box with the receipt and returned them as if they were the real Nikes. Obviously, there's no insane like StockX like inspection on these shoes. The employee just looks at the shoes and they're like, all right, the shoes are there. He has the receipt. Okay, here's your money back, dude. So essentially, all he did was film himself committing fraud to make money with referral links. So obviously the Nike lawyers went all over that.
Today, I'm going to be trying to return fake Nike shoes to Nike, aka committing a crime. Just kidding, it's a prank. Totally, it's a social experiment. Please like the video so I can post bail.
So he can post bail. I guess you thought the worst thing that could happen was being arrested. No, dude, it was $1 million lawsuit. I mean...
Do you have the Nike app?
Why?
I would love to scan it. That way we can link this transaction to your account.
Oh, I don't have the app on this phone.
No worries. You can type in an email. It'll do the same thing. Just want to link it up for you today. $118.25 is going to go back. You can tap right here or insert or use Apple Pay.
So we did it. We successfully gave Nike our $15 Air Force Ones with no issues. And if I really wanted to, I could go buy 10 pairs of fakes, 10 pairs of reals, exchange them all and make $900 before shipping, obviously. But you know what? Make sure you go down there and sign up for PandaBuy with my link for shipping discount.
This is one of the biggest skill issues I've seen in a long time. Like, why would anyone think this is a good idea? But him plugging that PandaBuy link is not going to age well, as you're about to see. But essentially, that whole Nike stunt was just a life hack of how to get federal charges and a $1 million lawsuit by Nike. And I know for a fact the Nike lawyers looked at this case and they were like, oh wow, this will be the easiest case of our lives. Because not long after that video, Nike filed a trademark infringement lawsuit in the Middle District of Florida. The filing accused Seedaz of running a replica trafficking operation through Discord, co-owning a website called W2C.net. And this was all linked to counterfeit sneaker sales, partnering with overseas counterfeiters like PandaBuy and acting like a ringleader of an organized counterfeit community. And to put it lightly, they were not just looking for a slap on the wrist. Nike wanted to bar him from ever using their trademarks again, seize all counterfeit goods, and triple the damages. Essentially, they wanted to make an example out of him. And Nike's case moved fast. You can see in the filing status, the court recommended fast-tracking this. I wonder if lawsuits move faster when it's a Fortune 500 company filing them. Honestly, I wouldn't want to find out, but by early 2024, the court had set its management deadlines. In April 2025, Nike secured partial summary judgment. The judge said it was undisputed that Fox sold counterfeit Nike products using Cash App and listed those same products for sale in Discord. And in case you're wondering, he's still promoting his Discord channels on his website. And the court also agreed with Nike that Seedaz's activities created a likelihood of confusion among other customers over whether the goods were real or not, which gave Nike the legal grounds to secure partial summary judgment. And as a part of the ruling, the court granted Nike a permanent injunction against Fox to be formally entered at the end of the case. Basically, he's barred from using Nike's trademarks. But the court didn't give Nike everything it wanted. Some claims about Fox's online activities, like working with shipping agents such as PandaBuy, promoting websites, and other online content, still have to be decided. The judge said most of the evidence supported Nike, but the real proof of confusion only came from his YouTube channel, where some viewers thought the fake shoes were real. The court also partly agreed with Nike on another issue. It said that Fox helped promote fake shoe sellers by giving them space on his Discord server and website. But the judge didn't fully side with Nike when it came to the shipping agents, saying there were still facts that needed to be sorted out. But the big number here, though, according to Bloomberg Law, he did settle and agree to pay $1 million in damages. That's, as the Flex Seal guy would say,
that's a lot of damage.
For most people, this would kind of be the part of the movie where the narrator would be like, and he was never seen again, except he was seen again. And when he came back, he came back like this.
So you're looking for a video tutorial on how to buy rep, huh? All right. Have you ever wanted to get fly, get trim, put TS on without literally flushing your rent money down the shitter? Because today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can buy Replica Pro in 2025 without getting scammed or just buying some shit that'll end up getting you called out. I am a 6-year veteran when it comes to this, so there is a lot to cover. Be sure to check the timestamps or just save the video if you need to come back later.
I don't know, man. You should probably mention settling a lawsuit with Nike before claiming you're a 6-year veteran. And over the next several minutes in that video, he walks viewers through how to use Chinese agent sites like Taobao and Weidian on how to avoid getting scammed and how to save on shipping. He even plugs a new referral link over a different agent, this time Molbuy, offering coupon codes to his viewers. So essentially, he needs to pay off this lawsuit somehow. And also in another video, he's on camera giving everyone the latest news about PandaBuy and how it's dealing with the huge pressure and legal heat.
One day PandaBuy will snap back into existence, but for right now, I don't know. Apparently word on the street from the other agents that PandaBuy managers and staff and people are actually sending emails to other agents saying like, oh, how does your business work? How is PandaBuy different from Sugar Goo? Apparently from what they're saying, they're trying to sell them out or try to like lessen their sentence from stitching out other people. That's all I'm hearing, and I kind of told you guys that they're going to do anything in their power to save their own ass. I already told you guys this like 4 times. I can't confirm that. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I hear.
But here's the part that almost makes it funny at this point. I would argue that he's a massive reason that PandaBuy has these problems in the first place. His Nike return stunt and the lawsuit, that didn't just catch Nike's attention. It put a giant neon sign over the entire replica scene. Because suddenly, companies that normally look the other way were starting to go, wait a minute, we're actually losing way too much money to this. Because before that, the rep community kind of existed in this like weird, semi-quiet corner of the internet. People who knew, but when CDAS went viral doing this stuff, it was kind of like lighting a flare in the middle of the ocean and then acting surprised when the Coast Guard showed up. Like the dude didn't just like make a little statement, he made a massive open invitation for any legal team to come look at them. And what's even funnier is the tone. Like he's acting like PandaBuy's situation is just like a sad twist of fate. Like, man, we're all victims here. Meanwhile, Nike was in court months ago saying that, hey, this guy is using PandaBuy and Discord to move counterfeit shoes like a cartel. And PandaBuy didn't become a household name in the rep scene because of some random Reddit thread. They became pretty much a headline name because of this guy. Because I for sure wouldn't have known about them if it wasn't for him. So obviously, the irony here is just unreal. If you're wondering how CDAS can get sued by Nike, owe them over $1 million, and then still pop up on YouTube making videos on how to get more fake reps, I guess here's the deal. The court filing doesn't actually ban him from the entire replica scene. What it actually says is he can't use Nike's trademarks or promote counterfeit Nike products. So technically, he can still do all of his little tutorials on how to buy from China, setting up hauls and building Discord servers full of replica buyers. He just has to pretend Nike doesn't exist anymore. So that means no swoosh, no Air Force Ones, no Jordan logos, none of that. Which is honestly kind of funny because the dude built an entire online persona around selling fake Nike shoes, and now he's walking around the topic like it's lava. So as of right now, he can kind of show you where to buy a certain unnamed shoe with a certain swoosh shape feature on it, and just hope everyone plays along. And obviously, if I were him, I would be extremely worried. I wouldn't be doing this because Nike isn't the only brand out there with lawyers, and replica culture touches a lot of names. So it's like, okay, if you got sued by Nike and he lost and he had to settle for $1 million, what about any of the other brands he's now promoting? He's already lost, so the other attorneys just kind of have to follow the same playbook, and boom, he's lost again. But Nike didn't sue him because of that one video where he returned the fake sneakers. Most likely, that's just the one that got their attention because it went extremely viral. I mean, 600,000 views on a video about replica sneakers. That's pretty unheard of. Because let's be real, if you're committing fraud, ideally, you wouldn't want to film yourself doing it. And then also, ideally, you wouldn't want to post it on the internet. And then ideally, you wouldn't want 600,000 people watch you committing fraud. That just sounds like an awful idea. But I guess this genius thought it was great. So it's safe to say that that one brilliant move put him permanently on the Hall of Fame of morons here on this channel. But other than that, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.